Man, what's going on, everyone, dude? I just have some sad news. I'm kind of sad overall. I think as a whole, Snapchat pretty much failed Android, like as a whole entire brand. There's really no easy way to put it. Pretty much a couple of days ago, I saw that Evan Spiegel, whatever his name is, the CEO of Snapchat, the founder or whatever, he pretty much said that by the end of this year, there will be a huge new update to Android of Snapchat, and I pretty much already did a video on it. But then I actually started reading about the history of between Evan Spiegel and Android overall, and pretty much as a whole, he never really liked it. He never really, really saw too many people from the Android side using Snapchat. Or maybe he was kind of ignorant in a way, right? This is kind of all opinionated on the internet, but what I've pretty much saw is that now he's kind of making this whole new update to Snapchat, trying to make it as good and great as possible, whatever, I understand that. But pretty much before, he never really saw that as a core demographic. He always saw Snapchat on Android like a second-class citizen, and in iOS, the iPhones had the main important version of Snapchat pretty much. And I used to see so many complaints, and when I owned an LG G2, that was my last Android phone, and I used Snapchat on it. It wasn't that bad, I'm not gonna lie. And phones have progressed so much more, and they're so much better now. And even if we have a slightly worse version of a software on Android than the iOS counterpart, that really shows a lot to where their morals are. And now it just kind of seems like, in my opinion, that Snapchat is just kind of trying to play catch up. And they're like, hey, we have a lot of people who are using our Snapchat on Android. It's still not optimized that great, and less people are using it day by day. So we need to, somehow make the Snapchat app on Android work much better in order to keep our demographic. And now their core demographics have probably changed. Snapchat, I think, overseas in other countries are much bigger. More and more people are switching away from Snapchat and going to Instagram or WeChat or WhatsApp or whatever. So now it's like, hey, we kind of failed. We kind of said we don't love you guys, but now we're going to go and support you guys. And now we're going to have this whole new redesigned app. We're going to go spend millions and millions of dollars on it, make it as good as we can. And honestly, better late than never, I guess. But in a way, dude, it's super late. Snapchat already has a reputation of being horrible. They should have never done that update. Like last year when I made that video, I told you guys not to update. And now they're just kind of paying the repercussions of trying to put their revenue and trying to make more ad spaces and everything in order to make more money altogether, basically. So ultimately, like I said, I'm pretty sure they failed Android as a whole. They could have done a much better job in the beginning with. They figured that they could just push Android to the side and iOS will just pay for everything. That ended up not being the case. And now they're actually paying the repercussions. And now they think they can just go and drop a huge new update to the Android side of things and just kind of patch things up. I don't know. I don't personally own an Android as a main phone. I own more Androids than probably an Android user. But I'm still so surprised that they were able to do something like this and now are just now seeing it after the fact when they're losing money, man. But I still use Snapchat personally. I think I'm still going to be using it, but I am kind of curious to see what that new update of Snapchat brings. I think it's called a Snapchat Alpha or something. I'm in the beta already. I don't really see too many changes, but I think as a whole, man, they could have done better with the Android side of things, and it's kind of sad that they're doing it now when people are switching away. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my opinion on this whole Snapchat debacle. Evan Spiegel, if you're watching this, hit me up. I have some ideas. I can definitely make Snapchat much better, but that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button. That'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys can hit that. Also, I'm still giving away 4 iPhone SEs. Links in the description if you guys want to watch that video. Other links down there too. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.